My dear students, a very warm and healthy good morning to all of you. As you can see on the screen, that today we are going to study the first chapter of class 11, Changing Trends and Career in Physical Education. In this chapter, first of all, we will study about the meaning and definition of physical education and aim and objectives of physical education. Before the explanation, I want to give you a brief bird's-eye view of this chapter. Physical education is not other than the education, but we should take it as an integral part of education. Here only education as refers about the knowledge which we can take through the mind, whereas if we talk about the physical, we should understand that whatever the information we take, knowledge we gain, skill we learn through the physical activity, that is physical education. Physical education is the process of education. It must not be kept away from the education, but in physical education, through the exercises and games, that can develop the physical fitness of human being may be treated as physical education. Physical education may be different kind of catching, throwing, climbing, jumping, running, sitting, getting up, climbing, getting down, playing the athletics activities, football, cricket, that all activities are physical education. Modern physical education organized in Germany in 1800, followed by the Sweden, England and the United States of America. Here before knowing about the changing trends and career in physical education, we will learn about the meaning and definition of physical education as well as the aim and objectives of the physical education. Let us go to the next slide. Here we can see a complete definition of physical education, where the first point, it is an integral part of the total education process. What we should understand, that education and physical education both are correlated. And the aim of the physical education is not only development of the mental characteristics of the human being, but it develops physically, mentally, socially and emotionally fit citizens through the medium of physical activities that have been selected and planned to achieve specific outcomes. So what we can know from this definition, that it is the part of education. In physical education, we develop the citizen physically, mentally, socially and emotionally. All kind of activities which can give these all developments, that are the physical activities. And these activities are totally planned on the basis of the outcomes. Let us see the next slide. General definition of physical education according to A.R. Wayman. Physical education is that part of education. See here, it is also the part of education which has to do with the development and training of the whole individual through physical activities. So what are included in it? That it is the part of education, but here we give training to the person through the physical activities, and on the basis of that physical activities, the human being not only gets the mental development as well as they get the physical development. The next slide, Obritufer, says that physical education is the sum. What is? This is the sum of, it is the whole sum of those experiences which comes to individual through the movement. This definition is really a complete set of information regarding the meaning of physical education. How? Physical education is sum of, first of all, what we should know, these are the sum of those experiences which we take through the different kind of movements. Here we are having one more definition through which we can know about the meaning of physical education. Physical education is the education through physical activities for the development of the total personality of the child. It means without physical education, if we inculcate only the education to the human being, that personality would not get the complete development. It fulfills, its fullness and perfection in body, mind and soul. So here body, mind and soul. Education works on mind, but physical education works on these three. And what are included here? Through the medium of physical activities that have been selected and planned to achieve a specific outcomes, we can go for the physical education. Clear? Now we will talk about the aim and objectives of physical education. So here we are having one slide. First of all, what is aim and what is objectives? Aim means, suppose we have to touch this height and put one flag here. So this is our aim. This is our aim, that we have to touch this flag. But to get this flag, what kind of objectives we have to fulfill. That are the objectives. We have to climb this much stairs and then only we can get it. Clear? So these are the objectives and this is our aim. Once again, aim is your roof where we have to reach, but objectives are the staircase. So aim of physical education is all-round development. Don't forget it. What is this? We have to make a complete human being through the physical education. In that, our target is to develop the human social, mental, physical, moral, financial, emotional. So one by one, the aim is all-round development. This is our aim, and first of all we should give the physical development. What? Physical development. It means the first objectives of physical education to develop the human being physically. How physically we will develop? Through the games and sports and the physical activities. The second one is emotional development. What are the emotions? We are having fear, we are having love, we are having affection, we are having hate, we are having jealous. These are the emotions, but that all emotions must have a control on us, and also we should have control on it. If these emotions are not 100% controlled, we may be treated as the madman. So through the games and sports and the physical activities, we can control on the emotions of the human being. Sometimes we lose the match, sometimes we win the match, sometimes we keep the fear against the opponents, sometimes we keep faith on our co-players. So these all are the emotional development of the human being. Third one is mental development. During the games and sports, we take different kind of decisions inside the ground and we get mental development. We behave positive, negative, we fight, we try to win, we try to protect, we try to help, we try to obstacle. These all are the social qualities of the human being, and through the games and sports we get the social development, and it is nothing but it does physical education. If we play game, if we participate in physical activities, we get the development of health, because due to the physical activities, our whole body parts, our whole systems, our whole organs get the proper exercise and blood circulation, and in such a way we get the development of the health. Neuromuscular coordination. Sometimes you can say that the ball has been thrown by one player and the second player is catching the ball. It is the neuromuscular coordination that sorry ball is coming, through the eye we can see the ball. The eye is giving command that this much speed would be there with the ball. You can catch the ball here only. If you will put your hand right or left, the ball will be dropped on the ground. So this is nothing but it is the development of the neuromuscular coordination. And finally, the personality development. We can get the personality development by the games and sports and the physical activities. If we play, definitely we get confidence to win, we get confidence to protect ourselves, sustain ourselves against any tough situation or the vigorous activities, and in such a way we get the personality development. So finally we can say that aim of the physical education is all round development, but objectives are physical developments, emotional developments, mental developments, social developments, developments of health, neuromuscular coordination, and personality developments. And through these all developments, through these all objectives, we can get all round development. Developments, and this is the goal, this is the target, this is the final destination of physical education. So here we could know that what is physical education, what are the definitions of physical education, and what are the aim of physical education, what are the objectives of physical education. And this is very common, and always it comes in the examination that define physical education, write down the meaning of physical education, explain the aim and objectives of physical education. So 4 questions you will reply in your notebook, and you will send it to me on my personal WhatsApp number, that is 9546965795. And I hope the class would be beneficial for you. Thank you. Till then, goodbye. Have a healthy day.